If you don't take A Meowy Christmas too seriously, you might enjoy it. On the one hand, it's really terrible, but on the other, I rather enjoyed it. It's silly fun. Some of it's not great, but the cat is very cute, and honestly, as a bit of company, I didn't mind it. This was released in 2017. It's directed by Steve Rudzinski, written by Rudzinski and Bill Murphy. And this is about a talking cat and a rodent, and the cat belongs to the local detective. And there has been a spate of burglaries, and the cat is determined to stop the burglars, basically, and it is as ridiculous as it sounds. But honestly, as a narrative, I didn't mind it. Yes, it's a little bit ridiculous, but in a way that's kind of fun and charming and definitely a little bit different. And the cat is absolutely adorable. This is Miss Whiskers, and she is so, so beautiful. The rat as well is an absolute delight. And it's very silly, but in a way where I feel like that was their intention. It's a little bit ridiculous, but in a really fun way. And as long as you're not looking for something that makes a lot of sense, as long as you're in the mood for something that's silly fun, then I think you might enjoy it. Some of the technical aspects aren't great. Well, actually, to be honest, it's mainly just the lighting. Some of the lighting isn't brilliant. But other than that, I guess the technical aspects are all pretty good. And the performances are not too bad either. With regards to it being a Christmas film, I mean, they could have done this at any time of year and it would have been just the same. There are a couple of Christmas aspects, but I don't think it would be one to particularly get you into the holiday spirit. So depending on what you're in the mood for, A Meowy Christmas might be a fun watch. Definitely not something to take too seriously. Definitely not something to watch if you're looking for a compelling narrative with a really brilliant execution. It's silly, it's cheesy, but in a way that's quite fun and charming. So it's definitely not something I would enjoy all of the time either. I feel like I'd have to be in a certain mood for this kind of film. And thankfully, I was in the mood for something that was lighthearted and didn't require too much seriousness or concentration. So it worked well for me on this occasion. If you're looking for something a little silly, a little different, then maybe A Meowy Christmas might be worth checking out. It's only about an hour as well. It's not tremendously long. And honestly, depending on what you're in the mood for, it might not be a bad way to spend an hour.